Coming up on Cardinals Insider, taking the sights and sounds of the London series. Plus, hear what the players thought about playing in Europe.
I mean, we're having a great time being here, and where West Ham plays, and just talking to the employees here and learning, the differences between the two sports.
And later, what do fans at London Stadium know about baseball in St. Louis? The answers will make you chuckle.
Yeah, when the pitcher misses the square, that's a foul ball.
No.
All that and so much more ahead on Cardinals Insider. Welcome to London, England, and a special edition of Cardinals Insider. I'm Ozzie Smith. We're at the Bloom Rooftop Lounge at Four Seasons London at Trinity Square, with views of the Tower of London, Tower Bridge, and the Shard. Our special thanks to our friends at the Four Seasons for providing this magnificent space. This is only the second time Major League Baseball has staged a series in London, and it's been 4 years since the first edition of this event. Here's a quick look at all the sights and sounds surrounding this unique set of games. Playing in Europe creates a fun trip for the U.S. fans, and it gives Europeans a chance to experience America's pastime. What do the players think of this setting? Take a listen.
The history here is great, so it's cool to be a part of.
I mean, we're having a great time being here, where West Ham plays, and just talking to the employees here and learning, the differences between the two sports and just how things go. I mean, we're fans of sport all across the world, so to me that's been cool, even being here only a couple hours, but just getting to talk to some of the employees and learning things that we don't know. I mean, we have a lot of respect for the athletes here and different sports, so I've enjoyed that so far.
I think we come here to do business. We all know this is going to be fun, but my main thing, my mindset is to go to the business the same way I go when we're playing in USA.
There's a UK fan base here, I know, and so glad that we could bring our sport to them so they don't have to go across the Atlantic to see us play. I'll hopefully get out, play a couple great games, and build the fan base around baseball, around, as big as we can around the world. That'd be the great thing that comes out of this.
John Goodman was born and raised in the St. Louis suburb of Afton, Missouri. He's gone on to international stardom as an actor, but John is still a huge Cardinals fan. He took the mic during the 7th inning stretch at London Stadium. Here's our native son singing baseball's favorite song. Straight ahead on Cardinals Insider.
Y'all want to hear some music?
A a river cruise you definitely want to see. That's after the break. The Cardinals took over a river cruise down the Thames River while in London. And on the boat, Wayno surprised everyone with an impromptu concert featuring songs from his upcoming country album.
Y'all want to hear some music? Yeah! I'm going to play a couple songs, is that alright? Yeah! It was a red Jeep. My mama bought me first car, man, you should have seen me. I was young and running wild. Yeah, wow. Messed up tin and a bum AC, but it got me everywhere I wanted to be, and it was mine. Oh, mine. Dixieland light and the thunder rolls. Guys like us made the records turn gold. We lived them songs, playing them over and over. A little nervous. Neon moon, check yes or no. Straight pouring out of our radio. You think the past is gone, and just like that, a song will bring you back. Alright, this song is called Hey Y'all. It's a song about growing up down south. And I'll say, hey y'all, how you been? How's your daddy and your mama and them? Y'all wanna take a ride down to the lake? Fast ahead, there's no time to waste. I know it might sound weird the way we talk, we ain't from here. We were born into this southern drought. We sing, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. How you been? How's your daddy and your mama and them? Y'all wanna take a ride down to the lake? Fast ahead, no time to waste. I know it might sound weird the way we talk, we ain't from here. We were born into this southern crowd. Who's that, hey y'all?
Wayno was busy on that boat ride. In addition to his concert, he and Jack Flaherty pointed out some of London's landmarks. Well, at least they tried.
So what we have here is obviously the famous Stark Tower from the Avengers. Tour guides didn't make the trip, so Jack and I are actually the tour guides today, and we are luckily very in the know of all the London history.
It's not a know it all. It's we actually studied this in preparation for this trip.
Right.
We thought this might happen.
London Bridge was just on the other side of that bridge. It fell down, and they never put it back.
No, they didn't quite do it. They didn't quite do the job. What's this one?
Sea containers here. This is where they make all the containers for the sea.
It's actually Big Ben, right?
Big Ben.
Right.
There's Parliament. And that might look like a Ferris wheel, but actually what that is what is that? That's a giant stargazer, where you can get closer to the moon and stuff.
Coming up, meet a longtime Cardinal fan born and raised in Britain.
And just seeing so many people with baseball stuff on, where it's usually me walking down the street like a Cardinals hat and no one has a clue what it is here.
That's ahead. There are Cardinal fans all over the United States, but Cardinal Nation stretches beyond the U.S. Let's meet one fan who roots for the Redbirds all the way from the UK.
So my name is Dave. I live in London, lived in London all my life. I've been a Cardinals fan since 2004 when I studied out in Warrensburg in Missouri. Simply a friend of mine took me to a Cardinals game against the Phillies and I've been hooked ever since. So I literally have said to my group of friends out there, like, one day if they ever came over to the UK, it would just be the best thing. And like, it's nice that they just come here and play, and just seeing so many people with baseball stuff on, where it's usually me walking down the street like a Cardinals hat and no one has a clue what it is here. It's crazy. Like, people shouting go cards in the street yesterday, and it's just like, where the hell am I? It's just, it's really cool they're here. Like, love it. Man, I think you saw the World Baseball Classic like lit a fire up under baseball's proverbial, right? It's just, it had such an interest, and I think globally, baseball's always been looked at as just an American thing, but it's such a great game, and with so much to it, it's just, yeah, get it out there. And the fact that they're here is just a bit mind-blowing, but very much appreciated.
Baseball is America's pastime, but a curiosity in Britain. Our Emily Stevens set out to discover what Brits know about baseball, the Cardinals, and St. Louis.
The game of baseball is going international. We are at London Stadium, where the St. Louis Cardinals are hosting the Chicago Cubs for a 2-game series. We're going to go talk to some fans and see if they know a little bit about baseball and St. Louis. So what's a strikeout?
It's when they don't hit the ball, isn't it? Bat the ball.
Three pitches, and then you don't hit it and you're out.
Yeah, 3 misses.
Pretty good, yeah.
That's where a player was effecting missed 3 balls, 3 pitches, and is out.
Very good. What's a foul ball?
When it doesn't go between the 2 yellow posts.
Right. I'm going to say when it's not in the square where they pitch.
When the ball's out of bounds?
Anything goes out of the play area.
Yeah, when the pitcher misses the square, that's a foul ball.
No. What's a grand slam?
I'm kind of guessing that's winning quite a lot of trophies, is it?
Not got a clue.
Is it what it is in tennis? Is that the same when they play all the same, the majors, and they win all the majors?
I was going to say if you win all your games in a season.
That's a good answer, but no.
Wait, you told me this. Is it 4 home runs or something? Or?
It's when you hit a home run and you have 3 men on base, so you get 4 runs.
Sorry, my bad, yeah.
It's when the bases are loaded and it's a home run.
Awesome. Okay. How about shagging fly balls?
That just sounds rude.
That sounds rude.
Yeah, that's just
You don't
wrong.
say that in the UK.
What does shagging fly balls mean?
I don't know what shagging fly balls.
What does shagging fly balls mean?
No, the ball comes off the bat at a bizarre angle and goes all over the place. Yeah.
What does shagging fly balls mean? Shagging fly balls.
You don't want to know what shagging means in this country.
It's called shagging fly balls.
No, I'm not familiar with this one. Or I don't know the terminology.
When a ball goes out at the stadium, or?
It just means to catch a fly ball. So when you're out in the outfield, it just means catching fly balls. Yeah, nothing bad, I know.
It's bad.
I'm gonna have a couple pictures here that are from St. Louis, and I'm gonna see if you can guess them, okay? What do you think that is?
Ravioli?
Not a clue. Not a clue. What is it?
Right, well, that looks like ravioli and tomato ketchup.
Yeah, it looks like ravioli.
That looks like some ravioli bites.
Ravioli bites?
What? Oh, that's ravioli, but like, what's it called? Deep fried.
Toasted ravioli, but of course.
Oh, that's the deep fried ravioli.
Oh yeah,
We've seen
there.
that.
Ravioli, yeah, deep fried ravioli.
Do they have it here?
Yeah, it's down there.
Oh, I know it. But it's just a monument in the capital, the city that they are based in. But I don't remember what it's called.
No idea. The arch, the Memorial Arch?
That's the famous St. Louis Arch.
Yep, St. Louis Arch.
Is that a stadium or a monument?
It's the St. Louis Arch. You can actually see it from Busch Stadium.
It's the arch.
Yeah.
He got it, yeah, the St. Louis Arch, it's a monument, yeah.
No idea. Just posh horses.
Well, behind the obvious that it's a big horse, but yeah.
Does it make you think of a drink, perhaps?
Not one I'd want to drink, no.
Makes me think of a horse.
Guinness.
Beer, gin,
Beer? What kind of beer?
red ale?
Beer. It's from the Busch Brewery. I'm gonna go for.
I've not got a clue.
I have no idea.
The Cardinal.
The mascot.
What's his name?
I've no idea.
That's the mascot.
What's his name?
Do you know what? I've actually forgotten. What is his name?
Birdie.
He looks like a Woody.
Cardi. Is that no name?
It's the mascot.
Mascot.
Yeah, what's his name?
Louis?
Louis, that's the St. Louis Blues mascot, our hockey team.
Oh, I know him. That's Fred.
Fred the mascot. The mascot.
Redbird, awesome. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. Awesome, thanks so much.
Yes.
Thank you. No, that was good. Thank you guys. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much and have fun at the game.
Cardinals!
Still to come, Fredbird made the trip to London, and they weren't quite sure what to think of him. See more coming up. The games in England were technically Cardinal home games. Major League Baseball was responsible for portions of the game day presentation, but the Cardinals also had to staff portions of the crew too. Here's a look at how we brought some of Busch Stadium to London Stadium.
My name is Evan McInnes. I'm the replay producer for the Cardinals. Well, I got to go along with the team to London, and I was a part of the video board production at London Stadium, and I assisted with creating graphics, working on statistics and player notes for the video boards, just to really make sure the fan experience at London Stadium was similar to the quality you get here at Busch Stadium. In London, a lot of the workers there are not necessarily familiar with baseball, and as we know, baseball is an intricate sport when it comes to statistics and pinch hitters, pinch runners, pitchers changing, names changing. There's a lot of faces that maybe some of these people aren't familiar with. Like, who is that? Is that Adam Wainwright? No, that's Paul Goldschmidt. Is he important? Yeah, he's important. He's the MVP, so we should probably put him up.
Ready on. I had part of earlier.
So I traveled to London with Tom Mee, and he's the director of the Bally Midwest TV productions for the Cardinals games, and he's been doing it for 35 years. So there's no better person to work with when trying to make a Cardinals show look good. I guess I never thought we would, end up playing in Europe and I'd be there working. So it was a pleasant surprise when they asked me to go, and it was really fun to see all the British fans engaging with baseball and kind of helping them understand the intricacies of it through statistics and the in-depth parts of the game that maybe they don't pick up on, and they're very interested in it. It was fun to see a lot of new fans being born over there. It was fun to see people that maybe aren't as familiar with it picking up on all these things that we love about watching Cardinals baseball here in St. Louis.
When we return, I'm answering one of your questions. It's Ask Ozzy, and it's up next. It's time for this week's Ask Ozzy. Brett McMillan is here to help with a special extended edition.
We had a lot of questions about Europe and England, so I thought I just kind of would condense a few of the thoughts people had. What have you enjoyed, and what have you been doing over here? People wanted to know.
Well, it's been a unique experience in that if you'd asked me 25 years ago whether or not we'd have baseball in London, I'd have said no way in the world. But it's been a lot of fun. Cardinal fans travel very well too, so we have a lot of Cardinal fans here, and of course, wherever we go, there's always a Cub-Cardinal rivalry, and it certainly has extended across the pond, and it's been a lot of fun.
We've got some landmarks we can see out here, the Tower Bridge behind us. What did you check out? Did you have any favorite moments over the week?
Well, the first night here, we had a chance to cruise the Thames River, which was very, very neat, and we got to go by the Parliament and see all of the sights and sounds of what England's all about.
It's a unique setup over at the stadium. People would have seen it when the games happened. It's a soccer field, football, West Ham United. What's that like for those guys? I was watching yesterday in the clubhouse, and they just kind of go about their business like they would at Busch. As a player, was it different when you'd play neutral site?
Well, I'm going to tell you the thing that was probably different for those guys is they got a chance to play on AstroTurf.
And it was bouncing.
And it was bouncy, so that was certainly an adjustment for them. And flying, 8 hours to get here, I think was a different experience for them as well. There were adjustments that had to be made by all.
The last question, I think everyone wants to know. We are just down the road from the birthplace of golf. Did you get to tee it up?
No, but a week and a half ago I was in Ireland, so I did get to tee it up across the water, but not here on this trip.
Well, Ozzy, this has been a lot of fun. Cool location. I don't know if Busch Stadium's awesome, but this is awesome in a different way.
This is great. Thanks, Brett. We'll go back to our normal format next week, and if you want to submit a question, head on over to cardinals.com/insider and click the Ask Ozzy tab. But for now, don't go anywhere. There's more Cardinals Insider after the break. Redbird has never met a stranger, although the people in the UK found him a little strange. Here's what I mean. That's it for this episode. Again, a special thanks to our friends here at Four Seasons 10 Trinity Square for letting us use their beautiful terrace here at Bloom. And remember, you can always catch us online at cardinals.com/insider or watch full episodes on YouTube. Thanks for joining me here in London, and I'll be back with you again next week from St. Louis.